guys going to be eating food with me?
We're gonna do mukbang.
Mukbang.
Yeah, whatever.
Menu.
We got some cheese. My sister stole a slice because she's rude. And we got some desserts.
We also have some chocolate that we accidentally started eating.
Yeah.
And also we're gonna finish off with the Bean Boozled challenge if I decide that goes in this video. So let's begin.
Dig in.
Okay. It is cold, but don't worry. There we go. So in this video I will be sharing some childhood stories. If you didn't know what a mukbang was already.
Mukbang.
Except I can't talk about my sex life yet.
You're so rude. Go.
Okay. So one time, imagine this. Grade 4 camp. Your second year of camp. And you have to milk a cow. And okay. And if you have never milked a cow before, what they do is they grab the udder and then, so here's the udder and then they just, wait, no, this is the udder. And then they just into your mouth and it's hot milk.
Wait, so you drink it?
No, okay, so this guy was like holding a cow udder right here,
yeah.
And then he got it, and then he actually went like this, and then he just went into your mouth.
So you had to drink it?
Yeah.
That's so weird. I thought you were just like doing it into a bucket.
No, you drank some. If you wanted to put some in the bucket, that was like the cost.
Oh.
Anyways, if any of you recall, we actually oh yeah, some kid was doing it, and then the cow, out of nowhere, just diarrheaed on the floor so hard and got all its shit on this poor kid. Anyways, so, and then a cow diarrheaed on him, and then he started crying, and then we all had to go take a shower.
That was funny.
Thank you.
Let me tell you a story about when I was on grade 5 camp. So this was my first ever camp because I went to a different school. So you've got pizza in your mouth. Okay, and so we were telling scary stories around the fire, and so everyone was a little on edge as we were going to bed. Everyone in my little dorm thing was asleep but me, of course, and it was koala mating season, of course, and koala mating calls are so weird that they're like, do you know what they sound like? They're like,
that's what I imagine.
It sounds like an old man like screaming. It's like,
yeah,
and
it's like chesty.
So it's silent. Everyone's asleep but me and and then it just starts making that noise, and I screamed, and I was terrified for my life because I thought Slenderman was gonna get me. So I woke up everyone in my dorm and then we did sleep for that whole night.
I have a story from grade 6 camp. So I had to share oh my god, she watches these videos. I can't even put that story in.
Just do it.
Yeah, who cares? Okay, so I was in a tent with 2 other people whose names I will not name, but one of the people would not shut up, and we were all trying to get to sleep, and she was like like throughout the whole camp.
I was in the tent next to you. The people in my tent were screaming at your tent, shut up.
Yeah, everyone was telling us to shut up, but they thought it was me singing.
Yeah.
I would never do that. It was this one girl, and then, oh my lord, as soon as she fell asleep and everyone had stopped getting mad at me for singing I wasn't doing, she just, her bladder, just like, you know, like, all across our camp. I don't know if anyone else could smell it, like, apart from our tent, but, like, I was in a closed-in tent with her. It was 3 degrees outside. I was considering going out there and, like, dying. Because that's how scary it was. Oh, not scary, sorry. That's how stinky it was.
once I was forced to abseil on school camp, and I was like screaming at the guy, "Bring me up! I don't want to do this! Oh my gosh, I can't do this! Bring me up!" And he was like, "No, you gotta go." I was like, "No, I don't! Bring me up!" And that's the end of that one.
One time I was abseiling. And no, I'm really weird with like my fears, like heights. I am very afraid of heights, but I want to do it. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to face my heights, you know, face my fears, you know. I'm just too edgy for that, I guess. So we were doing abseiling, and I was like, Xanthe, you will not scream, you will not cry. And then I'm going down the mountain, and my foot. So if you don't know what abseiling is, this is a mountain, like a cliff, and you are standing like this on the cliff. You are standing
They can't see you.
like this. Your feet are like this on a cliff.
You're like walking backwards off a cliff.
Yeah. And so I was in the middle of that, and then one of my feet decided to do this, and then I start to hang upside down.
So you
and I
flipped upside down.
Yeah, and I was crying because I was so like, that was the scariest thing I've ever
So
done.
she's hanging upside down
Off a cliff.
off a cliff next to a waterfall.
But I got down anyways, and everyone laughed at me. And that's the entire story.
Yeah.
We were at, okay, everyone else in my family remembers this completely differently, but this was just in this perspective of a 7-year-old or however old I was. So I was asleep. Like here. My cousin was asleep down here, and then my uncle was asleep over here on a bunk bed. So there was no possible way that I could go from here to there where my uncle was. But somehow I woke up on top of my uncle and his bare-chested body. The camera's about to run out of battery. I woke up on top of my uncle and I'm like, what is this? Because I just feel a hairy man beneath me. So I think I have woken up on a complete stranger and they have kidnapped me. And so I'm walking around because there was my entire family on like these row of beds because we were in like a beach house thing, whatever, doesn't matter. And I'm looking around for like my mum or anyone that I can recognize. And then I see like distinctly my mum's face in like the moonlight from a window outside. And then I go up to my mum and I'm like, Mum, we're being kidnapped. And then I start shaking her sleeping body. And then she remembers it as she might have like turned around and accidentally slapped me. But as a child, I thought she was punching me. So I thought my mum started trying to bash me up. Because I woke her up. Anyway, that's the end of the story. My mum woke up and then I found out I was actually where I was meant to be.
Guys,
Get out of here.
don't do that, Xanthe.
Right here we have a few brownies, and here we have some Dutch pancakes, and then here we have some churros, all from our favorites. Oh yeah, and some chocolate fudge, all from our favorite store, Domino's.
Not sponsored.
Like the least.
There's a
best.
hair on it. That's not either of our hair. That's really weird.
We eat it anyways.
Yeah. Oh.
I've just been kissed by the heavens, and this will taste the best out of everything. And
Oh my gosh.
I know it.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Wait, I just.
That is like a donut. Oh.
You're in camera.
Sorry.
That's so good. Did you just double dip?
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's okay. What? Hold on.
Open.
I'm not ready. Hold on.
Sorry. That was good.
Again.
It's
It's down on my eyebrow.
I think I literally need to. No, I can't even get it. Let me tell the seizure story. One time, we were driving the way home. We were driving home, and my brother was in his booster seat because he was young. And out of nowhere, he just starts like slapping me. And then I'm like,
Do you want me
Braith.
to act it out?
Yeah, you can be the slapping one. Braith, stop. Braith, stop. Braith. And then I look over at him, and he has his eyes rolled back and he's doing this. That made me feel dizzy. Anyway, so he is having a seizure. So, don't worry guys, it wasn't dangerous.
Don't do it at home.
don't try this at home, but it could have been very dangerous. So my mum, being the responsible mother she is, starts screaming at the top of her lungs. We are in the middle of the road and this mum is like, so she decides, well, why don't we just go home? Because everything will be okay. I don't know, she was in shock mode, I guess. So we are pulling into my driveway now and we screech on the brakes and all of the neighbors hear a sudden like, and then my mum gets out the car and picks up my brother and is like, oh my god, because by now he's like just unconscious and she thinks, oh my gosh, what if he's dead? All the neighbors come out because when we screeched up against the driveway, they thought that we ran him over. So they think this child is here dead because we ran him over. And all the neighbors come around and they're like holding him and they're like, come on, stay awake, keep your eyes open for mummy. Yeah, and my mum, she doesn't remember this, but I specifically remember her jumping around the couches, jumping like on top of the couches and freaking out. Oh! Okay.
Are we getting the Bean Boozle out?
Yes.
No, I don't want to. I'm gonna cry. I'm really scared.
Ava, eat it.
I don't know what that is. It's grass.
Yeah, lawn clippings. Is it accurate? You feel like a cow? Goodness, lawn clippings. Lawn clippings made you gag.
I need water.
Oh my god. Ava,
I was rushing and instead of getting a cut, I just got this. Now I have to eat it.
Okay.
No, I'm really scared.
This is either skunk spray or licorice and you hate both.
I hate both.
Ava, do you need a toilet?
I'm fine.
If you don't want to do this, you don't have to.
It's fine.
It's not okay.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna vomit on you. I've got my bucket.
No, I'm worried if you. Oh my god.